everybody, I'm making my own Facebook Live effects. Because it fucked my video. I tried to be cute, and I couldn't shut it off. They changed something. And I just had to delete the video. And now we're starting late. 5 minutes late. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You keep going, that's what. So, we're here today. Not to show you fucking horror movie stuff that I found over the weekend. That's Friday at 2. Today, I'm going to do a little review of Blue Underground's Blu-ray / DVD releases of The Lift and its remake, Downed, or The Shaft, if you will. Also called The Shaft. And I wrote some lists. I sat down and watched them this morning, and let's get to it. I bet you're dying to find out what I think. Somebody might. You don't know. Don't judge me. So we're starting with the original, The Lift. And The Lift is a 1983 Dutch film that was released on VHS from Media, a sexy Media VHS that's pretty hard to find. I'm not sure what it goes for, probably a lot, but I couldn't even find it on eBay. There's none listed right now. And it's never been released on digital at all in the United States. Of course, everywhere else, but not here. Which resulted in me doing this. This is a sexy bootleg that I got at a con for $5 of The Lift. Look at the glorious detail. It's not a bad copy. The only bad part about it is that it's the English dub, and you definitely want Dutch. Well, I mean, I want Dutch with subtitles because dubs are silly most of the time, and you're not getting the full effect of the movie, you know? Like, you're listening to some bad English actor fucking translating the movie. Usually the translations aren't right. The dubs, the acting there's very few good dub actors, right? If they were good actors, they would just be doing movies. So it sounds corny and fucking off and weird, and it's not as good. You gotta go subtitles. Classy. I'm a classy guy. So 1983, no digital release. The fine folks at Blue Underground said, we're gonna fucking change that. We're gonna not only do a digital release, we're doing Blu-ray DVD set. Sexy set. And I was really excited because I like the movie. The movie's really good. So let's get to the meat, the specs, if we could, of this fucking beautiful release. Written and directed by Dick Maas. He's mostly known for doing music videos. He did the music video for Twilight Zone, Golden Earring. I believe that's the name of the band. Really famous song. They were a Dutch band, apparently. I didn't even know that. But that's like his great claim to fame, that he did like 2 music videos for Golden Earring. I think it's Golden Earring. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Which I often am. Old Larry's brain meat ain't working so good anymore. What are you going to do? This is a 1:6 aspect ratio. It's, it's cut off on the sides. It's like kind of widescreen, but, real movie collectors will know what that means, but like, it's not a full widescreen. It's cut off, and there's blank spots on the side, blank areas on the side. for whatever that's worth. So this comes with 5.1 surround sound, DTS HD, with Dutch. That's the Dutch language sound track, audio track is 5.1. And then there's a 2.0 stereo DTS HD for English, and there's English and Spanish subtitles, which is odd. Why Spanish? It'll get odder later when we get to the remake. You don't usually see that. It's usually just English in America, but we got to get to it. So there's a brand new audio commentary with Dick Moss and editor. This is the best name ever, Hans van Dongen. I wish my last name was Van Dongen. Larry Van Dongen. So he's the editor, audio commentary. I didn't listen to all of it, but it sounded okay. It didn't sound too boring. Information, informative is what I'm looking for. It was informative from what I could tell. Wife, hi Mom! Mom loves the fucking Van Dongen. So, there's a interview on here called Going Up, or a feature called Going Up. It's an interview with Hugh Staple. These names are just going to get funnier. Although I don't think it can get funnier than Dongen. But I think it's Hugh Staple. It's a 9-minute and 9-second interview with him. And, it's current. It's not archival, as far as I could tell. There's a Dick Moss short called Long Distance. And it's only a 4-minute short, so it's a micro short. And there's Dutch and U.S. trailers, a still and poster gallery. There's a collectible booklet. I don't know how collectible it is, but there's a booklet with an essay by Chris Alexander. Now, that's the dude from... he started out with Rue Morgue, I believe. And then he fucking went to Fangoria when that ship was fucking swirling in the bowl. They're no longer with us. I don't know if it was his fault, but he didn't save it. Let's just go there. So Fangoria, he was with Fangoria. Now he's with Bloody Disgusting or something. He's working on a website as their editor, and he's also now a filmmaker. I dare you to try to fucking make it all the way through one of his movies. Impossible. So there's that collectible booklet, and which I guess I'll show you now, because that's the end of the special features. There's a collectible booklet. It's got the original poster art on it, which I like. And then there's... Chris Alexander doing his fucking thing, which, you either hate or love the dude, I think. I don't think there's any in between. And, reversible art. So we got the original... What is this? This is the original poster art on here. And then... This is the cover of the Media VHS tape. As you can see, we the press, we get the punched out ones that go right through the fucking cover art. In case you want to flip it around, that's a tough one. Which one you going with? This is really creepy. And I think I like that better, but this just screams like 80s fucking media release fucking cover art, doesn't it? Oh my god. And you know, like, I've been known to love a little VHS, you know, carnally sometimes. So you got that, you got your choice there, and it's not easy. They're both pretty fucking awesome in their own way. I'm not going to try to get that back in right now. Maybe I will later. So you got the Blu-ray. I noticed Blue Underground. They just recently started sending me stuff to review. And I'm a longtime fan, and I'm a bigger fan now that they're sending me stuff. So this is the Blu-ray, but they have this cool setup for their double disc releases, where you got the little plastic pocket that the other disc fits in. So it's not, you know, you're not getting the fucking maraca. These discs have a tendency to just pop off, and that's double in there. This, I gotta be honest, it's a very matte feeling finish on these, and it feels very bootleggy. It feels like somebody used like the print-on DVDs to make their own artwork at home. It's very matte. I think it has a lot to do with this artwork because it's kind of a little washed out looking, but that's the way it's supposed to look. It makes it look extra bootleggy as opposed to this, which is much better. But it's a very matte finish. Usually there's a little gloss in there. It doesn't feel like a very high quality print. As somebody that prints, it doesn't feel, you're not popping that out and fucking, it's not blowing your skirt right up. If you see, you know what I'm saying. So I just spit all over this. Oh, it breaks my heart. You're going to have to bear with me while I dry this. Oh, I see more spit. It's dry. So I'm going to put the artwork back in right here, just, you know, because I don't care. I don't care if you're bored and watching this. I'm going with the original poster art. I think I like it slightly more than the VHS. But I'll tell you one thing, and I assure you of this, I'm making you this promise. I will get that media fucking VHS someday. It will happen. So that's the guts of this. Now let's get to a little critique, if we could. It's got a really cool title menu where it's got this, and this hand here is an animated thing where it comes down into that position as it's loading, and then the features on it, the functions, as you click them, they make a clicking sound like you're hitting an elevator key button in an elevator, which is really cool. And then when you do your final selection to start whatever feature you're trying to do, it dings. Like when an elevator gets to a floor and it dings. Very cool, very cool. I really dug that. I was having fun, you know, clicking and dinging, you know. So the transfer on this, pretty good. You know, it's not great, I have to say. It's kind of dark and hazy in areas, but mostly very clear. They did a 2K restoration on it, which isn't even in their special features. It's just written in here. I was thinking that there was no restoration. 2K restoration from the original negative, approved by Dick Moss. So The quality of the original probably wasn't all that great to begin with. So that's probably why I was seeing kind of the darker scenes than you would want, and some of the brighter scenes were a little bit hazy. But overall, a real nice print, or a real nice transfer of this, as opposed to my bootleg, which isn't bad. It's not bad. I put it in this morning. Like, I watched this, and then I put the bootleg in just to compare. It's a DVD, so everything's a little blurrier, but it's not bad. Other than the audio, which is all dub. Which brings me to my next point. By far the worst feature of this release is the audio. The audio's not great. The original Dutch audio. It's very trebly. There's no bass in it, and it kind of gets harsh because of that in certain scenes. So I had to adjust my subwoofer, crank the bass up a little more, just to kind of get it at an even spot. Is it deal breaker? No, not at all. But, you're going to have to adjust your surround sound to get it, sounding a little bit better. As opposed to, of course, yes, that's right, the English dub. Of course, the English dub track sounds amazing. It's very, very balanced, bass and treble, and, that sucks. So, not a deal breaker, but not great either. It could have been better for sure. I'm a lazy man. I don't want to have to get up off the couch to adjust my surround sound because, the audio's different than every other fucking movie that I watch. Usually you set it and forget it, right? For most of your movies, you get it tuned in, the bass and the treble, and most movies you don't have to get up. This one you got to get up. You got to get up and and adjust the fucking bass. Maybe even turn the treble down. I didn't try that. So let's go in order here. Would I buy this for my collection? In a fucking New York minute, I would. Yeah, fuck yes. Fuck yes, yes. Because I really like the movie. And overall, it's a very, very nice release. Is any release perfect? Not usually, but it's it's up there. Would you want to upgrade from a VHS or your $5 bootleg from the con? Yes, it's clearer and nicer, and you get the fucking Dutch audio on it, which is fucking great. So fuck yes. Uncle Larry recommends, with a little caveat in there. Little caveat. So now, the unpleasant part. I feel dirty holding this. So this is the remake of The Lift. And it's a 2001 remake. But Dick Moss, who wrote and directed The Lift, also wrote and directed the remake. So, you would think, wow, that's going to be a great movie. You would be wrong! It is not great. It's fucking awful, as a matter of fact. Terrible. It's terrible. It's like, somebody took a subtle, finely crafted, tense Dutch movie like The Lift, and then dipped it in American Stupid, and that's this. It's a good movie dipped in American Stupid, and the end result is down. Or The Shaft, which is what the remake gave this, The Shaft. I have a really hard time believing that Dick Moss did fucking both of these movies, but he did. It's a fact. So, that being said, let's get to the specs. You're excited now. 2001, I already said, Blu-ray DVD. Now, this was originally released as The Shaft in 2003 by Artisan Entertainment, a DVD release of ultra stripped down, no special features. You know, like there might have been, like the special features were like an interactive fucking menu. You know what I'm saying. So that was not a great release. And this is a 2:3:5:1 aspect ratio, which is, ultra widescreen, nice. As far as the audio tracks, this has English and French for some reason. 5.1 DTS HD surround sound, which sounds nice. It sounds nice. Obviously, it was filmed in English because it's an American release or remake, but it was mostly filmed in the Netherlands, except for a couple scenes. A little trivia there for you. This also has English and French Dolby Stereo 2.0, and it has English and Spanish subtitles again. Weird. I mean, this is a weird grouping of languages and subtitles. I don't know what happened. I guess they're planning on pushing this in fucking France, too? I don't know. So this, did I say? Yes. So this also has audio commentary by Dick Moss, and as well as stunt coordinator Willem D. Buchelaer, I would like to say Buchelaer. Willem D. Buchelaer. Somewhere in there. That's the man's name. It has a making of that's 9 minutes long. Now, the big special feature on this is it has the behind-the-scenes footage just on the Blu-ray. There was something on the other one that was just Blu-ray, too, that I don't think I wrote down. It might have been the interview. And I don't remember. This fucking behind-the-scenes footage is 2 hours and 31 minutes fucking long. 2 hours and 31 minutes. And quite frankly, it's fucking boring as all get out. It's just like footage somebody took of like the film being made. There's no like interviews, there's no narration, there's no fucking I never got to any audio. It's literally just I'm filming them shooting the scene from behind the camera, and fucking that's it. Like for 2 hours and 31 minutes. I dare you to get through it without fucking falling asleep. It's not exciting. So where were we? This has trailers, a poster and still gallery. This one has a collectible booklet with an essay by Mike Gingold. He does all the fucking essays for all the all the fucking Blu-ray and DVD releases. I don't know anything about the man, but here's the collectible booklet. Oh, look at this. Leave me alone, I'm doing something! Getting a fucking phone call from spam bullshit. Remember the fucking do not bother fucking list that they had when cell phones came out? I don't think they have that anymore. So, yeah, we got, old Mikey Gingold and his essay here. Pictures there. I didn't read this, nor did I read the other one. Here's one of the problems with this movie. They took a subtle fucking movie and turned it into a fucking action movie. There's literally a bazooka, everybody. There's a bazooka in Down. Or The Shaft. Whatever you want to call it. Sint. I enjoyed that movie. There's The Shaft, which is what the original movie got. And there's some of the shafting there that it received. So, what are the negatives? As long as we got it out. Well, did I say it's got reversible cover art? I guess I did. No, I don't think I did. So this also has reversible cover art. So you got this, which just looks, if you look at this for a minute, it looks like a comic book cover, and not a particularly fucking good one. I'm not enjoying that artwork at all. And this one marginally better, I guess. Still not amazing. This is the original, The Shaft. I don't think it went straight to DVD. So this isn't the movie poster. This would be the Artisan Entertainment DVD cover that came out in 2003. Did I say 2003? Yes, I was correct. Ding! Correct. So there's that. I'm not going to worry about which one's better because I'm going to fucking sell it or flush it down the toilet or something. I'm not here to judge the films. I'm here to judge the release. That's the Blu-ray with that beautiful cover art. And the DVD's got the Shaft cover art, but it says Down, which is odd. I mean, if you're going to do it for the reversible cover, why wouldn't you just put the Shaft on the DVD? I don't know. I guess stupid people would get confused by that and then they would send a billion emails to fucking Blue Underground. So, we got to the critiques, because I said the fucking cover art I don't like. I don't know if this is their original cover art. Does it say? It doesn't even say that there's reversible cover art on the special features of either one of these. Which I find odd, because people are gay for that. They love that shit. Reversible cover art is a perk. Why would you leave that off your list of special features? A lot of distribution companies do that, I notice. They're just like, here's our fucking making of and fucking still gallery. And they don't even write hey, if you buy this and actually open it up, you're going to have a choice between two different fucking cover arts. That's a fucking bonus, big time for most people. Why would you leave that off? So, I don't remember what I was saying. Negatives, bad cover art. The movie sucked. The behind the scenes, 2.5 hour behind the scenes footage is just fucking boring. There's nobody's ever gonna sit through all that with no audio. It's just silent most of the time. It's boring. I guess the biggest fucking down. Remember I was saying on the lift how cool the menu was, with the buttons and fucking the hand that comes down and all that shit that I fucking said earlier. Well, Down, in keeping with the fucking shittiness of the remake, it opens to a title menu that has Aerosmith's "Love in an Elevator" just blasting on it. And I think it's the whole fucking song. If you're, I think it just plays the whole song on a fucking loop. So it also is in the movie at least twice. It's in the middle of the movie-ish, and then it plays during the end of the credits. So, unless you're a huge Aerosmith fan, like, post-good Aerosmith, back in the 70s when they're all doing heroin and their music was cool, if you want, like, gay, like, we're clean and sober, fucking somebody else is writing our songs for us now, corporate fucking We Are Aerosmith, the brand. If you like that music, then you'll be fine. I do not. I do not like Love in an Elevator. It's a terrible song, and it offended me. It offended every sense that I have. So I could smell and taste it. I hated it that much. So if you're a huge fan of Down, and if you're a huge fan of The Shaft, and you own the 2003 Artisan Entertainment DVD release, all stripped down and shit, should you upgrade to this? Fuck yes, you should. The transfer, I forgot to say, is nice. The audio is nice. I think I may have said that. No problems there. So like, would I buy it just based on the quality of the release? Yes. Just, like if I like this movie and I wanted an updated Blu-ray copy of it, yes, I would buy this because it's 1,000 times better than the Artisan release. So there you go. So we got to wrap this up, to summarize my findings and my final judgment on these two releases from Blue Underground. Yes, they're both worth picking up. If you like Down. This, just get it anyway. You don't even just get it. Don't worry about it. If you like Down, and I'm assuming if you like Down, you would hate The Lift. So, you'd have to. So, like, if this is like your favorite fucking movie, great upgrade, a nice little package. Not loaded with special features and shit, but neither is this. But just solid transfers and mostly cool packaging, depending on your tastes. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. I'm trying to hide. I'm trying to be unbiased and just, I can't do it. I can't do it. This movie sucks, okay? I can't. Can I just say it sucks? Did I say it enough? Get this if you like the movie. I can't get this on eBay and out of my house fast enough. It sucks. But the release is nice. Do you see where I'm trying? I'm trying. You see how I'm like, I'm working it. So that's it, everybody. Those are both from Blue Underground. I think they are released. I think they're available now. You can get them now on Amazon and shit. And pick up the fucking Lift, or look for my bootleg DVD copy on eBay. What am I gonna do with it? I do love it. I mean, it's cool, but like, it's not as cool as this. So one of them's gotta go. So yeah, pick those up. I recommend them both just based on the release and not the movie. How about that? We'll leave it there. Thank you, Blue Underground. You guys are awesome. And I'm so happy you're sending me stuff to review. You've always been awesome. Keep up the good work. I will be back in a day. I will be back Friday. Friday at 2 o'clock. I'm sitting here amongst a very meager pile of stuff that I have to show you that I found over the weekend. My horror finds. Dave! Hello, Dave. So I'm going to show you those. I have an electronics testing that I'm going to do live. I have two new pieces of electronics that I added. One that I haven't tried out yet. And, we'll see what happens. I've been antsy, to say the least. I really want to find out if it works. So that's Friday at 2 o'clock. Come back for that. And that's it, everybody. If this works, it'll be a fucking miracle. That's not it. Thank you, Blue Underground. The remake down bites a cock. And get the fuck out of my house. My house. My house. I'm not going to be able to turn this off again, am I?